God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. This is Jesus Jackson. You can reach me on 08034123124. Today I'm going to be shocking us with a new revelation that some of you may be aware of. Do you know that God, when he created human beings, devil also created human beings? In the beginning, in Genesis, when God created Adam and Eve, devil came and created his own people, but I don't know their name. But I can prove it to you in the Bible. And I'm going to be proving it right now. Don't be surprised when you see people doing evil. Those are the children of the devil. You can't change them. You can't convert them. You can't convince them. There's nothing you tell them about God that they will believe you. They won't listen to you. They have hatred for the things of God. They fight against God's people. They fight against light because they are darkness. And you can't change them. And we have them in churches. We have them in our family. We have them on the street. We have them everywhere, in all countries of the world. When God created human beings, the devil came and also created his own. The children of the devil that he created, I'm not saying that the devil brought evil spirits and put it in the children that God created. No. God created Adam and Eve. The devil also created his own, husband and wife. Created people. The children of Adam and Eve were not sleeping also with those ones. They were now giving birth to children. Mixed blood, crossbreeding, like we studied in science. They now produce different kind of human beings. That's why you see heartless people today. Some people will be eating people. Some people will be killing people. Some will be stabbing people. Some will be cutting people's neck off without even thinking anything. You yourself begin to wonder, who are these? They are the devil's children, the devils. You cannot remove them from the land. Evil will continue to happen. People will continue to kill people. Destruction will continue to happen. You know why? Because the children of the devil are still available and very, very much available with us. And they have charms, they have powers. They influence the children of God. And the Bible said, when their iniquity will now increase, the love of Christians will wax cold. They start to backslide. Then evil will take over the earth. And that's what we are going to today. So, don't be surprised when you see people doing bad. The more the preaching, the more the evil. The more the preaching, the more the unfaithfulness. The more the churches, the more the crime. It's supposed to be the more the churches, the more the salvation. But it is different these days. May God help us and deliver us, because we are in the end time. And things are not going to get better. Instead, things are going to get worse. So they that know their God, they shall be strong and do exploits. You that know the name of God, use the name of God to protect yourself and your family and do exploits. These children of the devil we are talking about, they are in the family. They are among parents that give birth to children. They are among brothers and sisters. They fight against you as a light that's trying to come up. They are on the street. They are everywhere in our country. We need to be prayerful. Always pray the Lord's Prayer 7 times a day, so that you will be under the canopy of God, so that you will be immune to every spiritual sickness and disease. Yeah. That is why in the Lord's Prayer, Jesus Christ taught, he said, deliver us from evil. If you go to other translation, they say, deliver us from the evil one. That is from the devil and his children that are created, that are with us. You can have them as your sister, as your brother, as your father, as your mother. They keep fighting against you. They can't even help themselves. Even if they love you. But they are evil. And a bad tree only gives birth to a bad fruit. What are you going to do? You can see you cannot do without God. Nobody can do without God. If you think you can do without God, you are in danger. You cannot do without God. Now I'm going to be proving it to us right now in the Bible, and I'm going to reading it out for you to understand, so that you will not say, what is this man teaching? He's teaching heresies. No, I'm not teaching heresies. I'm a messenger of God. I'm teaching you what I've been taught by God. Now let's go to the book of Matthew 13. from verse 24. I'm going to read. So listen very carefully. I'm not going to teach this time. Jesus told them another parable. The kingdom of heaven is like this. A man sowed good seed in his field. One night, when everyone was asleep, an enemy came and sowed weeds among the wheat and went away. When the plants grew and the ears of corn began to form, then the weeds showed up. The man's servant came to him and said, "Sir, it was good seed you sowed in your field. Where did the weeds come from?" "It was some enemy who did this." The master answered, "Do you want us to go and pull up the weeds?" The servants asked the master. The master said, "No." The master said, "Because as you gather the weeds, you might pull up." Excuse me. God bless you. God bless you. Yeah. As you pull off, he said, "Do you want us to go and pull up the weeds?" They asked him. "No," he answered, "because as you gather the weeds, you might pull up some of the wheat along with them. Let the wheat and the weeds both grow together until harvest. Then I will tell the harvest workers to pull up the weeds first, then tie them in bundles and burn them, and then to gather in the wheat and put it in my barn." Continuation. This is the meaning of the parable now. Now you now go to, I've just read from Matthew 13:24 to what? To 30. That is where the parable is. Now I want to read the interpretation of that parable that Joshua gave just now. The parable interpretation is in Matthew 13 verse 36. I read, "When Jesus had left the crowd and gone indoors, his disciples came to him and said, 'Tell us what the parable about the weeds in the field means that you told us just now.' Jesus answered, 'The man who sowed the good seed is the Son of Man. The field is the word. The good seed is the people who belong to the kingdom. The good seed are the ones that are created by God. The weeds are the people." When he said an enemy came and sowed tar in the night when men were asleep, an enemy came not to possess, not to spoil the plant, no, to plant his own, to create his own. He said the weeds that the enemy came to plant are the people who belong to the evil one. Who are the people that belong to the evil one? The people that the evil one, who is the evil one? The devil. The people that the devil created. The devil created people. And they are living with us. They are living with us. They are in your house. They are in all houses, in all streets, in all main road, in highways, in this country, in Nigeria, in Edo State, in Lagos, in America, in Australia, in India. They are everywhere, all over the world, the children of the devil. And they are dominating. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good work and glorify your Father in heaven. Jesus Christ said the weeds are the people who belongs to the evil one. They belong to the evil one, they don't belong to God. It's not God that created them. He said they belong to the evil one. The good seed are the one that belong to God. So on earth, there are people who belong to God and there are people who belong to the devil. You know the meaning of belong? Own possession. You know the meaning of own possession? People who are created by God and people who are created by the devil. Those who are created by God belong to God. Those who are created by the devil belong to the devil. The devil have his children. So that very word, the children of the devil, is real. We have the children of the devil. We have them among pastors. We have them among prophets. We have them among Christians. We have them among Muslims. We have them among Hindus. We have them among Ek. We have them among Rosicrucians. We have them among all religions, the children of the devil. And they also have powers too, to perform miracles, to heal, to prophesy. So how do you not know who is a real man of God? There's danger on the land because the devil is the God of this world. And the enemy who sowed the seeds, the weeds, And the enemy who sow the weeds is the devil. Verse what? Verse 39. Matthew 13, verse 39. The harvest is the end of the age, because God told those angels that said they want to go and uproot the weed that was planted by the devil, those people created by the devil, they want to uproot them. He said, no, don't uproot them. If you uproot them, you affect the real one that he created. He said, leave them till on judgment day. On judgment day, I will not tell you to uproot them and put them in fire. Then gather my own and keep them. Watch. And the harvest workers, he said, and the enemy who sowed the weeds is the devil. The harvest is the end of the age. And the harvest workers are angels. The harvest workers, those who are going to do the harvesting. Just as the weeds are gathered up and burnt in the fire on the last day, God will not destroy them now. All these bad people, God will not destroy them now. They have been reserved for the judgment day where they are going to be destroyed and burnt and put into fire. So the same thing will happen at the end of the age. The Son of Man will send out his angels to gather up out of his kingdom all those who cause people to sin. Those of you that are making people to commit sin now, continue. The Bible says they will gather you, all of you. He said his angels, the angel of God, will gather up out of his kingdom all those who cause people to sin and others who do evil things. Those who do evil things. Your own is finished. Well, it's not, you have now anyway. Now is your own. Don't worry, you have it clear very soon. And they will throw you that do evil. They will throw them into the fiery furnace. They will throw them into the fiery furnace, where they will cry and grind their teeth. Then God's people will shine like the sun in their Father's kingdom. Listen, then, if you have ears.